Hello guys, welcome once again. Today I'm gonna show you how you can show the time dynamically. So if you see this time and date I have shown you in the 13th video, Java Prog 13, and in that video I have shown you how to show date and time. So if you don't know this code for displaying date and time, you can click to that video, which is video number 13. I will also provide the link below so you can directly click that. So this I have shown you in the video number 13, but the problem here is the time or the date doesn't change dynamically. This is the time which is printed when the program starts running, and it stays until the program ends. But I want this time to change dynamically, so this second should change 34, 35, 36, like that. And when the minute changes, it should also show there, so everything should change according to the correct date and time. So how you can do that, I will show you today. So let's get started. Go to your source code, and this is the code I have shown you in the video number 13, which I was talking about. So in this video, this was the code to write or display static date and time. So if you don't know that, just copy this code from there, and this is the method called current date. So copy this method from there, and we will start from here and we will write the code further from here. So what you need to do is, in order to change the time dynamically, you need to use a property called thread. So we are going to learn thread also today, and let's see how it's done. So below this code for date and time, just go below that and write thread and give the name. So I will name my thread as clock is equal to new thread and bracket closed. After that, you have to write here before semicolon, or I will delete the semicolon. You need to provide these two brackets and then semicolon, and just give a space in those brackets, and between these two brackets I will write public void run, and it also has two brackets. So do this, and in between your run you have to provide a loop which will be infinite loop. So you can give while can give here the condition 1, or instead of using while, I will better use for and just provide 2 blank spaces. So this loop will run forever until your program runs. And in between this for loop, what you have to do is, first of all, you can print something here. So I will print, first of all I will show you some print values. System dot out dot print line, and I will show some value, for example P, and then you have to write sleep, and here you have to provide the time. So if I write here 1000, then it indicates that it is sleeping. My thread will sleep for 1000 millisecond, but it shows some error, which is I haven't surrounded my code in try and catch blocks. I will do that. So when I click this, my sleep function is surrounded into a try and catch block. So I have done that, and now I will run the program to see that this word P changes per second. So it will, when I run this program, it will change, or it will print P per second. So let's run the program. By the way, this method current date I have called in my main program. So this is my main program, which is same as my form name. So if you have some doubts, this is your main program, same as your form name. So I have called that into my main program, this function current date, so it will run continuously from starting. And when I run this program, nothing happens here. You have to see here, so it's not showing some print values. So let's see what is the problem. So in here, when you started your thread clock, and after this brackets and this end, go here, you can see this thread we have started, and after this thread at the last you have to write or copy this variable name clock and paste it here, dot start. So I haven't started the clock, that's why it was not showing anything. So this is the full code, and now I will run the program. And you can see here the P is changing per second now. P is printing per second. So this is our thread. In this way you can write your thread, and now I will show how to change your time dynamically. So in this method what you have to do is, instead of this printing of P again and again, we will copy our code which we have written in 13, video number 13. The whole code, I will cut that code which shows date and time, cut, and instead of this P I will paste my whole code. So what it will do is, after every 1000 millisecond it will change my time, and it will show in my label which is text time, and which is these labels. So what I have done is, I have cut my program from my date from video number 13, and instead of printing P I have pasted this code. And now when I run the program, you can see your time is changing dynamically. Right, so your seconds are changing, and should I wait for 40 more seconds to show you your minute also change and your hour also change? I think it will change. So in 30 seconds I will tell you some other things, that if you have some question you can paste or write into my Facebook account also, and I will try to answer your questions there. And now we have 5 seconds, so see our minute changes or not. Yes, it changes. So in this way you can show the time, or you can change the time dynamically and show in your Java JFrame. So I hope you have learned something new today. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.